Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here to bring y'all another reading, and in this reading, as y'all can see from the title, we're gonna get right back into it. And this reading is about all about you, okay? And what a tarot reader would say about you. Now, I'm focusing on you, the viewer, and y'all can stay tuned for one about the one who might be on your mind because that's what I'm gonna do next. First, we're gonna focus on you though. It's nothing like a self check in, okay? So many people are busy, caught up in these worldly ways and worldly things. We don't always stop and be able to check in. So, this is like a self check, okay? Whether you or somebody else went to a reader, and this could be any reader, I'm just going to tell you what this reader would say about you, okay? Now, y'all will not see me, okay? You just have to trust me that everything I do is real, accurate, and true, not made up, scripted, or edited, and all from the heart, okay? So let's get started. So if you or anybody else would go to a tarot reader, what would they what would be their what would they say about you? Now I'm gonna go in much detail as I possibly can, okay, about you, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting off rip, and this is channeling. I ain't even started with the cards yet. Wish I could show y'all, but I look a mess. So y'all just gonna have to again trust me, okay? But if I have, if I was a tarot reader, if you or somebody else went to a tarot reader about you, what would they say about you? So this reading is going to be all about you guys who are watching. First of all, like I said, I was channeling, okay, and hearing messages, and the first thing I heard was some of y'all really just been like really trying to hide and keep to yourself what's really going on, how you really feel, and what you really been going through. Like you really been trying to be discreet about it, and you really like don't really want the world to see you going through what it is that you're going through. You really don't want to share how you really feel for real, for real. And that's what I'm feeling about you. If somebody or yourself went to a tarot reader, they would say that you got a lot of things pent up inside that you are trying to deal with, but been having a hard time dealing with because it's like you feeling like you're stuck on a hamster wheel. It's the same things over and over and over. And if I was a person that went to a tarot reader, or if I was somebody else that went to a tarot reader would tell them that you are very overwhelmed and you have dealt with a lot in a lifetime, in one lifetime. You are dealing with things also from past lifetimes that are carried over into this lifetime. Okay, so going forward, we're just gonna keep it simple, okay? So y'all won't be confused, because I almost confused my damn self, okay? We just gonna narrate this from that reader's perspective about you. We're gonna get started right now. They would say, this reader would say that you don't really feel a lot of love from people around you, and that you could be angry and holding on to resentment because of that. You don't feel like nobody ever really loved you, or you don't even really know how to love yourself. Like you try to, but it's like it's so hard for you to do because you feel like, why is it hard for other people to do? There is a sense of This tarot reader would tell you or somebody else that it's hard for you to even love yourself. You could be dealing with issues. This tarot reader would say you could be dealing with issues as it pertains to your image, your physical body image, and what you look like. You blame a lot of that on the reason why people probably don't love you or not interested in you. Okay, and this stems, I feel, I'm seeing this not only go from you feeling like a romantic view, but also with like those around you, like family members, for example. You don't feel like they ever loved you either. Not for real. You could have always felt like the most unattracted one out of the family. And I don't know why I'm getting this, but a tarot reader would say at some point you wish that you were a different race, okay? A lighter race, or you wanted to be, or you wanted traits of a lighter race, or that a person of a lighter race would have. Like, for example, say you're African American, you would have wanted like Caucasian eyes that were blue or gray or green or something like that. Like, so there is this dissatisfaction. I'm getting this dissatisfaction when it comes to maybe some physical traits. A tarot reader would say that you've struggled with that. A tarot reader would say that you have been trying to like pray, maybe even I don't know, it's something about graveyards and dead relatives being significant as of lately. Like you could feel like hunted in a way, um by things, by people. I'm getting a tarot reader would tell them like you do a lot of soul searching and seeking when it comes to God and when it comes to angels. You do a lot of seeking and looking for validation and love from others. Yeah. I'm getting some of you guys, a tarot reader would say that, yeah, it's really something strong here with you not liking the way you look, you wishing that you were maybe Caucasian or Asian or something like that here, is what I'm picking up. Now, say you are those races, okay? You are already Caucasian or Asian. You possibly wanted to be another race or that was probably opposite of what you were, if that makes sense. Whether you were Irish, England, from England, whatever. It's giving me those backgrounds. Even German. Like there is a sense that a tarot reader would say you didn't like what race you were born into, maybe. Or it was something about you didn't like the color of your skin or whatever. I don't know why that's coming up, but that's what I'm getting. A tarot reader would say that you are a really deep person, a really emotional person, and you yearn to have someone by your side. someone that you can be free with, have some sense of freedom with, that you can dive deep into things on this earth. Okay? You want some sort of deep spiritual bond here, is what a tarot reader would say. Yeah, I'm seeing a tarot reader would say that you really haven't felt a lot of love when it comes from your mother. In fact, you felt like an orphan, is what I'm getting. Or you can feel like, maybe your mother left you or wasn't there for you. Um, a tarot reader would say that you deal with a lot of abandonment issues and a lot of loneliness here, and you are very lonely or pretty much feel very much alone. A tarot reader would say that you've been through a lot of lessons. Also, that those lessons have turned out to be blessings for you, or you've turned many lessons into like blessings. Maybe the way your perspective have changed because of all of the things. Like, I feel like you've been through so much. You've probably dealt with many lessons. And in turn, it's showing me that you, even though you didn't like these lessons, that you are looking at these lessons as blessings. Okay. A tarot reader would say you haven't really had time to like travel and see the world, and you possibly want to do that. A tarot reader would say that you've really been looking into, um, when is the right time to travel and or move. A tarot reader would say that you really do feel like some sort of distance when it comes to your family, when it comes to like your roots here. There is some sort of disconnect, and you could have been trying to connect the dots, okay, here in some type of way as it pertains to family, your lineage, and stuff like that. You've been on a journey, is what a tarot reader would say. Um, Possibly even went through an awakening. You are missing people very much that you had deep connections with or was deeply connected with that then left you, that you look at as angels. So a tarot reader would say that you could have lost a lot of people that you were close to. You feel very much prosecuted, in this lifetime, a tarot reader would say. You feel very much like a lot of suffering and paying for things in this lifetime, if that makes sense. You feel like this is a lifetime that you will be held accountable for things in multiple lifetimes. Like, you could feel like possibly that you are really paying for them in this lifetime. This is what a tarot reader would say. A tarot reader would say that, yeah, you've been through a lot of changes and a lot of transformations in life. And these changes and transformations have been both good and bad. You've seen people have even seen your good and bad side, is what I'm getting. You could feel like a martyr or a human sacrifice in this lifetime, or you feel like you've done this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You really feel like you are suffering, is what a tarot reader would say. Things move slow for you, and yeah, you're pretty much detached. You don't feel like you fit in this world at all. Okay, you could be going through something where you are or have been very much withdrawn. Okay, you want new beginnings, is what a tarot reader would say, and you've been doing everything to get them. You want things again to move faster, but they could be moving slow. A tarot reader would say that you've grown a lot. It has taken a lot, um, even for your angels to take you through some sort of changes or transformations here. Um, a tarot reader would say you had to go through some forced changes, I feel, by the universe to the point where you surrendered, or you would to a point where you would feel like you have to surrender here. I don't know. I feel like a tarot reader would say that you are going through changes that's possibly trying to get you to believe and trust in the universe and what the universe has promised to you. Um, you could have went through something where you have went through some changes here, and astrology is significant. Okay, like some of y'all have been looking into the stars, um, the star systems, the planets. I see some of y'all looking up to the sky. Y'all do that a lot. A tarot reader would say things are going to take time, and they have been taking time. A tarot reader would say that you are a twin. You do have a twin from a past lifetime. Okay, and New York could be significant for somebody here. A tarot reader would say that God is pouring out blessings upon your life during these changes that you're going through and transformations that you're going through. Um, I feel like some kind of wish or some kind of promise a tarot reader would say the universe is giving you your flowers and things are about to start speeding up. Okay, you will be receiving some sort of wish fulfillment from the universe. I feel like, and this is as promised, so I hope that makes sense. A tarot reader would say you've really been feeling like you've been suffering in silence. You've really been spending a lot of time alone trying to like get back to a better place or space. A tarot reader would say you are determined to get material and spiritual prosperity in this lifetime. And I feel like you have been and will continue to go after that, is what a tarot reader would say about you. Let's see what else. You are a very spiritual person, one that believes in God or a higher calling here, and you are always getting alone time with that source being or entity, whatever you believe in spiritually. A tarot reader would say you really don't show everybody your happy side. You hold that in, okay? You keep that part of yourself to yourself, if that makes sense. I'm getting you are not really interested in anybody at this time as far as dating go. A tarot reader would say you've been through a lot. Like you might have had fun in the past, but right now you've been through a lot things that could have broke somebody like or killed somebody here, but you were able to like overcome those things, okay? And you have been feeling like this has been some sort of karmic debt that you had to pay in this lifetime. You could feel like a tarot reader would say that you paid your fair share of it. A tarot reader would say that you've really been through so much that you hit rock bottom and the only way to go is up, and you will bring things back into balance. A tarot reader would say that you have been plotting and planning on your next moves and what you've been really looking at where you been and where you going next. I'm also getting to like you have recently put a soulmate connection behind you and thinking of exploring other options here. You also are thinking about like what is the next thing you are going to work on or bring into fruition here, and you are kind of like unsure about it. A tarot reader would say that you put in the work, and it don't matter how much work you put into things, it seems like everything falls down, okay? I'm seeing even you wanting to build your own house here for some of you guys. A tarot reader would say you would want to build your own house for you and your family. But something about you need to make sure it's some sort of strong foundation or something is approved by God for it to last, if that makes sense. A tarot reader would say that you have been through hell and back, okay? And this has caused you to suffer a lot of heartbreak and heartache and feelings of unrequited love in this lifetime. It could be three specific people who have really hurt you or wronged you in the past. A tarot reader would say. A tarot reader would say that It really hurts you to not be able to be able to take care of things around you and keep everything stable and in balance. A tarot reader would say that you've just been through so many storms, and you even had a lot of people in the past that you loved and was close to that plotted on you and just waited to hurt you in different ways. A tarot reader would say that you are working on rebuilding your heart from being torn into a million pieces, though. You are working on regaining happiness after these storms. So that's a good thing, collective. A tarot reader would say that you just carry so much hurt and pain, though. Like, I really feel like I'm crying inside. You might do a lot of that. And I do. I deeply feel like a tarot reader would say it's three people that either you dated or you was close to that really hurt you. And you're just trying to rebuild, clear some of that hurt, heartache, and pain, right? Trying to get back to your happy place where you actually feel joy. Hello. Yeah. A tarot reader would say that you have learned patience through all of this, or you are learning to be patient and go with the flow. Because I'm seeing seasons and lifetimes after lifetimes. It's like you are learning how to deal with things in every season or every cycle or something like that. During different seasons and cycles, you are being prepared to deal with everything for every season and cycle, if that makes sense, is what a tarot reader would say. A tarot reader would say that you've been through many trials and tests and tribulations, but these are all because um, you had to learn these lessons and clear these lessons from multiple lifetimes. I'm getting you are you do carry your family lineage. Um, it's like I'm seeing the baton or something being passed. It was passed to you, is what a tarot reader would say. The lessons and the blessings got passed down to you from different lifetimes, from your different ancestors, and you had different ancestors of these different races. Them being Asians, Celtic, some of y'all have had lifetimes in Atlantis. So yeah, I'm getting you have this passed down from your mother's side, is what um, a psychic would say. This could come from your mother's side. You have to carry this. Um, it's something about your mother's side and lineage. Like, you know how they say you are here to break generational chains and stuff like that, curses or whatever. I'm getting this. A psychic tarot reader would say this is probably stemming from your mother's side of the family. or you probably blame your mother's side of the family. And at the same time, I'm getting you feel kind of alienated from your mother's side of the family. And some of y'all felt very much either accused or pick with, nitpicked, or always like accused of things from your mother at one point in life. Like you grew up having to, feel like this, feeling like your mother didn't love you. Um, but I'm getting, yeah, your angels and your ancestors from your mother's side of the family is helping you to get through some of these things as well. Is what um, a tarot reader would say. You might not like these things that's passed down. That, like, you might not like the fact that this baton was handed to you, is what I'm getting. Or what a tarot reader would say. So let's see what else comes out all about you, the viewer. God bless you too, Joel. So what else about you? Yeah, I'm definitely a tarot reader would say you just need a vacation or time away. Okay, you could possibly be praying for a lot of money so that you can like go on some sort of vacation here. You just want the universe to bless you with a whole bunch of money. I feel for you can make some sort of move, or if this not a vacation, I'm getting you want to move somewhere at a distance. Maybe even in another. I'm seeing this as a different country because I'm seeing you cross waters. So yeah, a tarot reader would say that yeah, you don't share your emotions too much. Um, you do focus on your physical health though. You might meditate a lot. You are very helpful and giving and generous. You like to have fun and laugh and go out and just have fun. But then you have times where you don't want to be bothered with nobody and you just need to think to get your mind right or figure things out. So a tarot reader would say you have mood swings. 1 minute you're happy, next minute you might be cold and detached. A tarot reader would say that your emotions are on and off and you are just trying to like move forward. You are really trying to move forward in life and get clear on what's for you, what's meant to you, meant for you, and some sort of new beginnings here. Um, a tarot reader would say that you have really good intuition, and I'm seeing this as clairvoyance. You could have the clairvoyance ability. A tarot reader would say you can use that to get paid. But yeah, a tarot reader would say that no matter what you've been going through, you are very determined and you don't give up easily. You've definitely been through a lot, though. A tarot reader would say that new beginnings for you are on the horizon, is what I'm hearing. And it's all gonna work in your favor. Some sort of good karma is gonna come to you, is what I'm getting. is going to be made clear. A tarot reader will say, and this all will be happening in the within the next year. A tarot reader would say that you will be happy. You will get everything that you want. The lover, the house is what I'm seeing here, even the commitment. Wow. A tarot reader would say you just think a lot, okay? And you're very psychic, so you overthink even. But I feel like a tarot reader would say that you are going to think of a way to get rich. And I'm getting, for some of you guys, it's coming out as palmistry. I'm seeing the fish symbol. You might even have that fish symbol in your hand. Yeah, a tarot reader would say that you are gifted and you can see into other realms as well. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a tarot reader would say that your life is going to improve all within the next year. Um, you're going to be like a new person, is what I'm getting. I'm getting, you get the money, the commitment, and the house is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all, the building, the location, it's a building or location that you want. I'm seeing you get that. The marriage, yes, your person. You get somebody that will, be just as in love with you as you would. Your king, your queen. That's what I'm seeing here. Yes, a tarot reader would say that within the next year, this person will be here in your presence, is what I'm hearing. You will be happy. You will be full of joy. You will be connected. Yes, I'm seeing this. Now I'm going to show y'all. I'm using cards, even though I don't need them. But that is what I'm seeing. A tarot reader would tell you or somebody else a tarot reading about you. You're fine, very loving, very loyal, is what a tarot would tell them. And they don't want to fuck this up with you. They might want to hang around, is what a tarot might tell a love interest of yours. I'm just saying. Or any kind of partnership here. A tarot reader would tell them that you are really loyal. When it comes to those that you love, okay? I'm getting that's just not for everybody, or to, it's not for everybody, is what they correcting me and telling me. You're not loyal to everybody, but those who are loyal to you and those you love. Okay, what else would a tarot reader say? I'm going to pull from my Peekaboo deck, my Divine Connections deck, you guys. What else would a tarot reader tell them about you or say about you? That I see the word small, that you feel kind of small. You've been feeling like, maybe your pride been kind of bruised, or you've been feeling kind of beat up. Even some of y'all feeling like a bum or just feeling worthless or not good enough, broke even. Yeah, you've been feeling like that. A tarot reader would say you've been feeling kind of small as of lately, or just down and out. It's important that you know that what you accomplish and maintain don't make you you. Material things, money, accomplishments don't make you you. They're just that, your accomplishments. I feel like telling you that. We got I love. So a tarot reader would say that you love and you love hard. When people get very comfortable with you, you might show love. And you is somebody that somebody could love. And again, I'm getting somebody that is loyal when it comes to love, committed, okay? A tarot reader would tell them you know how to be committed. And when you commit to something, you are committed no matter what it is. A tarot reader would tell this or tell you this about yourself. You are very much faithful. Again, I'm getting that strong. You are faithful to who you love. Some of y'all dealing with a cancer and something about cancer might be here coming up for some of you guys. Um, faithful. I'm faithful to you. Yeah, you are capable of being faithful and committed. With cancer here, I'm getting some of you guys, if this don't pertain to something that could have possibly went on with your mother, or you could be concerned about this when it comes to your mother, because I'm getting that, then this could be an actual cancer of significance for some of you guys here. A tarot reader or psychic will tell you what else would they tell you? That you believe in fighting for your relationships and connections. We got fuck a karmic. It's me and you here. Is what a psychic or tarot reader would tell them or you. I want them came out with explanation marks. So a tarot reader would say when you want something or somebody, you go after it. Okay. So you can be submissive, I'm getting, but when it's time to be dominant, you know how to be dominant. So you might be very well diverse in the divine masculine and feminine energy, is what a tarot reader might say here. And lastly, they don't do it for me, only you do. So a tarot reader might say that you've possibly been exploring different options when it comes to different people, but it's like a specific someone that you still want or in love with here. And I'm getting you might play it small, even like act like it's not a big deal, but I'm getting somebody is what a tarot reader or psychic would say about you. So that's what I got about you, collective. If it makes sense, if it resonates, like the video, you guys. And definitely, absolutely subscribe to the channel so you can tap in, tune in with me with more. Thank you guys. Peace and love.